In this video, we're going to consider the movement of the rook. As you can see on the board, in the diagram, the white rook can move in all directions, like a cross. It can go up, it can go down, it can go to the left, and it can go to the right. So the white rook moves in all the four directions like a cross, and as you'll see later, it doesn't have the capacity to jump over any other pieces. In this diagram, we can see two kings in the center of the board, and also we can see two rooks. A white rook on A1 and a black rook on G6. The white rook can move freely along the A file to any of these squares, and also on the bottom rank to any of these squares here. The black rook can move freely along the G file, but it's being restricted by its own king. The rook can't jump over the king to try to access these squares here, nor can it stand on the same square as the king. It can't share the E6 square with its king. Along the 6th rank, it could only move to the squares H6 and F6. So clearly, white's rook has more mobility than black's rook. Let's see what would happen if the rook moves to the A6 square. The white rook moves to same horizontal rank as the enemy king. Now, the king is under attack. This attack implies a threat by the white rook onto the black king that is now in check. This is also called checking the king, or giving a check. It can also be known as the king is in check, or the black king is now in check. So if a player is in check, he must escape from the check. He needs to move away to escape from the threat of the rook. The black king must move away from the rank on which he's being checked, and try to avoid being checked as there is no other way of getting away from the check. Because, as you can see, it can't go to the squares marked in red, because the white king is controlling these squares, so he must retreat to the 2nd rank. The black king escapes from attacked rank and retreats to the 2nd rank, escaping from the check. By moving away, both rooks are highlighted and attack each other on the same rank. Now, the white rook can move to any of the squares highlighted in green, and obviously all of these as well. It can't jump over the black rook, but it can move onto the G6 square, which is currently occupied by the black rook. This special move is called a capture. If the white rook occupies the G6 square, the black rook will be taken off the board and will not return to the game. Let's see how this is done. There is the capture. The black rook has been captured by the white rook, and now the black king's mobility has again been reduced as it can't move to any of these squares highlighted in red, because they are controlled by the white rook. But it can capture the rook because it's on a square adjacent to the king, and the rook isn't protected by anything. After the capture of two rooks, both white and black, an exchange of pieces has occurred. In this case, it's one rook for the other, and therefore it's an equal exchange. You're learning a lot. Well done. Don't miss the next video. You're one step closer to becoming a great chess player.